Hello, StarSeeds. Welcome to Starseed Living. My name is Lorraine. I hope that you are taking advantage of doing the meditations in their entirety, and that if you have a moment, you're doing the work on your own. Maybe following the light pathways or the neuro pathways that we've been carving into the consciousness. The more we stay in a state of meditation, and it's possible to be in meditation 24/7, no matter what you're doing, you're intending that your altered frequencies stay very high. And remember, we talked about what we have control over is how we respond and how we feel. Today, I want to talk to you about a concept that is really fun. And as your frequencies elevate, you have more and more access to this sort of playground of realities. In 2007, I guess you would call it a miraculous experience. It was a normal day and I was doing normal things. I had been out, I had come home, I had parked my car in my driveway. At the time where I lived, there was this beautiful tree that overhung. It was an afternoon, and as I pulled up and stopped, all of the sudden, it was like every potential reality that I could be existing in that moment spread out in front of me like a deck of cards, all in slices in this sort of right in front of me. And as I sat there, I could focus in on one particular card, for lack of a term, one particular existence, one particular potentiality, one particular reality. And I could live in a moment that entire experience, from birth to death. And so I sat there, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, moving in and out of different potentialities, of different realities. And then I realized that if I wanted to experience a particular experience, if I wanted to be a mountain climber and climb Kilimanjaro, I could intend myself into that reality and I could be that, fully immersed, fully experiencing all of that. If I wanted to be experiencing a life of meditation as a yogic master, I could experience that. There was one central point that I always had a tie to, the life experience that I was identifying with as my home base, but I could intend myself into any experience that I wanted. And the more I did it, the more easily I could do it at any moment in time. And I have played with this concept since that experience. Now, it doesn't mean that there aren't times that I, because I exist here in this space predominantly, and it doesn't mean that I don't get thrown off. I'm not a spiritual guru. I'm not, I still experience life and all the range of emotions. But I have learned that I have the power to control how I react and feel. And I can quickly bring myself back to my center. So there have been, since 2007, there have been moments in my life where events external have thrown me out of my power. I've face planted in the matrix and I wallowed. And I had momentary amnesia to the possibilities. But then I would remember that I could shift any reality that I wanted into any direction that I wanted at any moment in time. And I would bring myself back to my deck of cards and I would create the experiences I wanted to experience so that I could bring myself back into elevated states of being. So today we're going to, in meditation, experience 3 different experiences. We're going to go into the void, and I'm going to encourage you to move into a potential reality, no matter what you choose it to be, whether you choose it to be in past times, future times, whatever, or a different alternate reality in what you perceive as your current time and space. Have fun with this. Allow yourself to move in and fully flesh out the experience. I've lived many, many lifetimes. I've experienced what it is like to be both genders, experiencing all kinds of potential possibilities. And the more you allow yourself to play with this, the broader your experience, the more empathy and understanding and compassion you can bring to the entirety that is our current experience. Let's prepare to meditate. Centering now. Allow yourself to come to this place and this time. This beautiful present moment. Centering in your heart this infinite space of love. Feel yourself wrapped in the beautiful rose gold light, the warmth and love of the divine. intend yourself to reaffirm your connection with the entire starseed grid, the starseed collective. You are so connected to such a greater whole, and you are never alone. Inviting the starseed light workers, angelics, beings of light who wish to join us today and assist in this grand experiment. We stand on sacred ground, enveloped in sacred space, sovereign, filled with the divine light of Source, surrounded by the crystalline structure template. Filled with the diamond light of the new earth. Gently now allow yourself to ascend all the way up your central column into the crystalline pineal. This beautiful crystal-filled gateway to the divine, to your source, providing access to the field, the void, infinite potentiality, to the 0 point. Stepping into the gateway, the portal, intending yourself transported now to the field of all possibility. The infinite, expansive field of all possibilities. The void from which all is manifest. Settle in. Get comfortable. Trust and know that you are so loved, so safe, that you are pure divine energy. I'd like you now to intend 3 screens. 3 screens in front of you. They could be theater screens, computer screens, small or large. Just make sure there are 3 screens. Very good. Now, the screen to the left. I'd like you to intend a life, an experience. Anything you like, something that you would like to know about, an experience you would like to have. A lifetime as an astronaut. Just the loose outline right now. Just the intention. Are you male or female? Are you not yet born, or are you an old person? Just a loose outline. Where in the entirety of possibility are you existing? In that screen. So you have an idea, an outline. Gently allow yourself to move your focus and attention to the center screen. Again, what would you like to experience? Would you like to be a Sherpa, helping others to climb mountains? Would you like to live in India and experience what it would be like to be a yogi? Maybe you live 1,000 years in the future, in alternate dimensions of time and space. All possibilities are available to you. Maybe you want to experience being an absolute pure psychic, straddling worlds, communicating with the divine at all times. Now, when you have your framework built, your intention, allow yourself to move your focus back and away from the center screen. Turn to the left screen and just affirm your understanding and intention for that experience, this is requiring you to have multi-focused attention. So just allow yourself to be aware. Now moving your focus and attention to the right screen. Maybe in this experience, you want to experience what it was like to live in Lemuria, to tap into the memories, the understanding, the experience of Lemuria, perhaps Atlantis. Maybe you want to learn and feel and experience what it feels like to live in the Pleiades. In the Orion star cluster, all possibilities are available to you. So create your framework, create your intention. And gently allow yourself to move back, away from the screen to the right, centering in your current experience within the field of all possibilities. Seeing these 3 screens in front of you. 3 different experiences that your soul can live an entire life in. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to be drawn to one of the 3 screens. Now we are going to experience all 3 of these today, but we will do it in fairly quick succession. You can revisit these at any time you like. Today, we are just going to get the feeling of what it is like to move our focused intent into an experience, fully merge with that experience, and yet have a conscious awareness of still being connected to this current experience. Now, whichever screen that you are drawn to, whichever experience you are drawn to, I'd like you now to move towards that experience and fully step within that experience. Live that life. Play in that field. Immerse yourself in the feelings, experience, joys, and play. In a moment, I'll call you back. But for now, have fun. Gently call yourself back. Gently gather yourself. Know that you can return to this experience anytime you like. But for now, move yourself gently back into your current expression of you. The one directing the experiment. Fully settle back now and see the 3 screens in front of you. Now, of the remaining 2 screens, allow yourself to be drawn to one of those experiences that you loosely formed. Move closer to that screen and allow yourself to step in and fully merge with that experience. Allow it to unfold, to fully flesh out. And again, remember, you can live an entire lifetime in a moment. Again, it's time to gather yourself. Remember, you can return here anytime you like. But now it's time to return back to the current presentation of you in the main focused intention. Where you are seeing the 3 screens in front of you. Fully come back, all the way back. Seated fully in your body, your energetic form within the field of all potentiality, your current expression, looking at 3 screens. And now for the 3rd and final screen. Bring your focus and intent to the 3rd and final screen. And allow yourself to step fully into your manifest experience. You created the outline. Now you can fully flesh this experience out. Flesh it out. Live that life. You can live it in a moment. All right, now, time to focus your intent to bring yourself back. Remember, you can come back here anytime you like. You can come back to this joyful experience. Bring yourself back into the field of all possibility, where you see your 3 screens. And if you tune to each one of them, you can sense and feel yourself having those experiences. Just notice and pull yourself back into your one space and time. You exist on multi-dimensional, multi-frequency, multi-experiential time and space. Remember, you are connected to each and every other consciousness. We are truly all one, living through all time and space. And yet we focus on the now. So gather yourself together and gently allow yourself to step back into the gateway, the portal, and come back fully into your crystalline pineal. Feel yourself come all the way back and gently spiral down. Gently spiral all the way down to the space of your heart. Allow yourself to come to this moment, this time, this space. Take a deep breath, and when you are ready, open your eyes. I hope you had fun with that. I know we moved really quickly, but I want you to just have the memory peg, the sensation, the awareness. The trick to this, or the key, is to hold an intent that you remain connected to this space and time, and then allow yourself, and I can do this with fully conscious, fully awake. So it doesn't, remember, we exist in multiple time and space dimension. We are not singular beings. So the key is to focus on your current physical projection, this form that you've chosen, and then allow yourself to move into an experience, whatever that experience is, and fully live it. I've lived lifetimes lifetimes that were so impactful and so filled with joy. And I've lived entire lifetimes from birth to death with families and children, and the more you play with this, the more you will understand, get an inner knowing of what it is to live these lifetimes. And you'll get a greater comprehension of what it is, because there's not a single part of your greater whole consciousness, our divine source consciousness, that has not experienced everything that is possible within all dimensions. So tap into that. And that means that if there's something you want to learn to do, some experience you want to have, some knowledge that you would like to have, you can go live that life and bring back to this current experience whatever knowledge you gained. I hope you'll play with this. I hope that you enjoy this. You can do this anytime and experience wonder. My name is Lorraine. This is Starseed Living. Many blessings. Until next time.